This is from a 29-year-old man who's debating whether to date or buy a car. Oh my goodness. I'm willing to bet my right arm that if I read this, you'll all be laughing within 10 seconds. A 29-year-old is debating dating or buying a car. See? Everyone's the same. I'll bet my left arm you're going to laugh again. Next year's goal. My goal is to get a girlfriend, start dating, and go on trips. But what should I do about it? He doesn't have a girlfriend right now. I used to be like that. I don't want to be famous. For fear of becoming arrogant. For fear of becoming haughty. I thought that 20 years ago. Looking back, I was being ridiculous. Why did I have such a ridiculous thought? 30? You worry about such useless things, and you think you're so pretty that guys will be all over you? All right then, our young gentleman, could you please introduce yourself to us?
I'm Gu Hyunjin, I'm 29 and I live in Pyeongtaek-si, Anjeon.
So do you currently possess a car at this very moment?
I'm working on it.
License?
I do.
So you have a license and you're deciding whether to buy a car or start dating. But right now you can't do either, right? Is that right? You're preparing for both of them, aren't you? So, according to what our young man is saying, if he buys a car, he won't be able to date, and if he dates, he won't be able to buy a car. That's the reason you wrote this, isn't it? This is just unbelievable. Because, from a woman's perspective, I believe that if it's the same man, the one with a car has an advantage when it comes to dating. What are your thoughts on that?
I really want to date a girl, but I haven't had many conversations with women my age, so I'm not sure how to even get into a relationship. The only real conversations I've had were with my mom's friends. I haven't really talked much with my male or female friends, so I'm not sure how I'd even begin to get a girlfriend.
But what does that have to do with a car? Do all your mom's friends drive?
One of my mom's friends told me that if I got a car, I'd definitely get a girlfriend. So I'm just putting my trust in that idea and getting everything ready.
You need distance from your mom. You came with your mom today, right? You should avoid your mom, in my opinion. Stay away from your mom and her friends. You should get close to your mom's friend's daughter, not your mom's friend. So how many relationships have you been in?
Never.
Wow, but not only are you a good-looking man, but even as a man, I find you quite charming. Even just as a friend, women must find you very attractive.
I've heard that a lot from my mom's friends. Heard it.
But now that you've answered, I think I know why you don't have a girlfriend. I'm getting a certain vibe. You're a good guy, a really good guy, but you're a good guy, I get it. I'm getting a strong feeling about this. He seems like such a genuinely good guy, the kind of person I would personally want to get to know and be friends with.
So I went on the Kim 창옥 show?
Oh, as an audience member.
Yes, but I didn't get picked. I don't think I was on TV.
I get why you don't have one now. This is so random right now. No, but really, as a man, you have external charm and you're handsome, but from my perspective, you have an attractive appearance, right? Because at first, all we can really see is looks, honestly. However, there must be a reason why you never had a relationship until the age of 29, right? Was it really the case that no women ever caught your attention? Or was it that you found a woman you liked and proposed to her, but things just didn't connect?
Neither.
So you're saying there was no one you liked?
No one nearby?
So just your mom's friends? Just your mom's friends who are about to turn 60? Do you not go to church or a temple?
I go to church.
In the church, in the middle and high school, and college youth groups, there are many young women, aren't there? All of them? All?
They're taken.
What kind of women do you like? You see, you've got to have some affection for a person to help you meet that feeling.
I haven't thought about it yet.
Oh, never considered what woman you like?
No.
Okay, then let me tell you one last thing. To start dating, don't look for a person. Look for a hub. A hub. There are places where those people gather. I mean, there are places where money gathers and places where knowledge gathers. It's not just scattered on the street. Everything in the world has a spot. You'll find it at a hub, a platform like that. So, when you're looking for such places, you should first seek them out, but don't try to find them by excluding yourself. Instead, search for that place that truly originates from within you. What I mean is, this young man probably has something he's interested in or likes. Even if you don't have any particular interest in women right now, as a young man, what are you truly interested in for yourself? In your life, what exactly are your hobbies, tastes, or interests? What are they?
Robots and cars? A robot?
That's right. Hey, I'm trying to help you out, so you need to help me a little too. Oh, for crying out loud. All right, let's put the robot aside for now. So, robots are a personal interest. What else are you into? But with cars, there are so many different types, aren't there? What kind of car? Is there anything you're particularly interested in? Like a sports car, a four-wheel drive, something vintage, or maybe the new models that just came out? What specifically are you into?
A big car, like a carnival.
A carnival? Okay, ma'am, please take the mic. What kind of son is he, from your perspective? Would you mind telling us a bit about him? As your son grew up, what kind of person did he become? Please feel free to brag about him a little, as a mother would.
No, nothing special.
Well, to you, he might not seem special, but from what I see, he's very special, isn't he? You say there's nothing special, but to me, he seems very special. So, what kind of son is he? Is he a good son? Does he listen to his mom well? Or is he a son with strong principles? From your perspective, what kind of son is he?
If he sees an elderly woman carrying something, he will carry it for her all the way to her home. And he's always observing his surroundings to see if anyone is in need. Therefore, he's very much inclined that way, and he really has a deep affection for children.
Kids?
Yes, he just loves kids so much.
In that case, I'd actually encourage him to pursue something in that field.
But I have 3 kids. My oldest has never been in a relationship, my second has, and he hasn't either.
Is your family conservative? No, not conservative.
No, none of my kids have dated.
All right, let's look at it this way. Instead of trying to find romance, let's just try to meet people. When you're trying to pursue a relationship, it feels as if you're trying to hook something out of reach. That's too much pressure. So instead of viewing it as a romantic relationship between a man and a woman, let's consider it as an interaction between 2 individuals. And ladies, don't you find it a little bit burdensome when men approach you with very obvious intentions? But if that guy has a lot of money, a good job, and is caring, it's less of a burden, right? That's how the world is. All right, so let's approach it this way. Instead of trying to find a relationship, go to a place that genuinely interests you. When you encounter a woman there, don't immediately categorize her as a romantic prospect. Instead, consider her as someone who shares your passion. For instance, since you're fond of children, there are numerous volunteer opportunities available in that area. That's why so many men and women meet at those kinds of gatherings, like places where they care for abandoned dogs. There are a lot of opportunities there. Because I also feel such great pity for abandoned animals and really want to protect them. And that woman probably feels the same way too. It all happens so naturally, doesn't it? So you need a common medium. Instead of trying to date, let's start with something you genuinely love doing. Then you might encounter a woman who also shares an interest in children and who happens to arrive in a carnival minivan, fostering a natural connection, and is looking to buy a robot. You never know. Is that perhaps too much to ask? A volunteer group that provides care for children? What do you think, sir?
I'll give it a try.
Oh, thank you. I personally think our guy seems very wholesome and genuine. I personally like that style. In this really cynical world, you seem so pure and wholesome. Of course, you've got a few little flaws. People who truly appreciate good food know that when there are bug-eaten holes, it means no pesticides were used. That's exactly the vibe I get from you. You strike me as the type of person I genuinely like to get to know on a personal level and share a meal with. I'm serious. A round of applause, please. I'm a bride-to-be getting married soon. My boyfriend is so handsome and cool. I'm afraid someone will snatch him away. I'm incredibly happy these days, but am I truly allowed to enjoy my boyfriend's stunning good looks and all this happiness? Don't focus on the bride-to-be, get a shot of the fiancé. Take a good look at the camera, and I'll let all of you be the judge. Open the door of truth. And our teacher is only showing his face on camera now, but he's over 180 centimeters tall, isn't he? More than 180, right?
185.
185, and his face is so small. Please stand up and greet the people behind you. Since people don't know, let's have the two of you look behind us. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Wow. When's the wedding?
This year on October 18th.
This year, October 18th? Wow, what a perfect couple. How long have you been dating?
It's been almost 2 years now.
Almost 2 years? So how did you two meet?
Blind date.
Who set you up?
A coworker?
Oh, really? So you two have been dating for about 2 years and are getting married this October. Is this current boyfriend the... Oh, no, that's not something I should be asking. Right, I should stop being ridiculous. We need to have a happy marriage, you know? So who proposed first?
I did.
You? Okay, tell us about your fiancé. What's he like?
Even in situations where you would usually find yourself feeling quite upset.
Oh, even when you should be angry?
It melts when I see him.
Even in situations that make me angry, the man is very patient. I had a feeling you'd say that. Even when I'm angry, seeing my boyfriend's face makes all the anger disappear. This is truly the power of structure. Promise. I always say that. Keep your promises. Anything else?
And he's incredibly sweet.
Oh, he's sweet.
He always picks me up and drops me off at home after our dates without fail every single day.
And what else?
He's not picky, so he eats whatever I make.
Oh, really? But even though you're this happy, huh? Are there times you feel a little anxious?
Yes, I guess when you're too happy. And with that, a certain level of anxiety seems to naturally accompany it. Don't know when it'll fall apart.
Okay, right. That can happen. That's why when a woman is incredibly happy, she'll be in her man's arms and ask, am I allowed to be this happy? But with a cutesy voice, she'll say, am I allowed to be this happy? No? Just Mary. Honey, can I be happy? Speak clearly. Ugh. Whose idea was it to come?
My idea?
Oh, really? That's wonderful. That's so wonderful. But here's what I'd like to tell you. They say that feeling anxious means it's truly genuine. This anxiety arises because it's a true love and a sincere heart. So don't just focus on that feeling of anxiety. That anxious sensation actually arises because your emotions are truly genuine and heartfelt. So this is me being genuine. That's how I hope you'll think about your feelings for this person. You know Chanel, right? Chanel once said this. The opposite of luxury is not vulgarity. The opposite of luxury is commonness. So what exactly does luxury mean? Rare. So look, after you get married, are you two in your mid-20s or late 20s?
We're in our mid-30s.
Okay, then look. The average life expectancy in Korea is 80 for men and 85 for women. So, since you're young, let's say you'll make it to 90. That's 55 years left. Of those 55 years, you'll sleep through a third. So you're going to sleep for about 15 of those years. That means you only have 40 years of actual time left. And that's under the premise that we lead a healthy life. So this feeling you have for this man, for this woman, this relationship is so precious. Because time is short So I hope you cherish it even more. This will all be a memory before your wedding. Could our groom-to-be please grab the mic and send a message to his fiancée, who's about to become his wife, telling her not to worry? Ah, his voice is really wonderful too. Ah, ah, ah. So incredibly cool. He's tall, which is great, 185. Man, I wish I were that tall.
I'll do my best so you won't have to worry. So I hope you'll trust and rely on me. Ah, I love you.
His voice is so manly too. Don't worry.
Applaud their married life.
He's in Yunpyeonggu, Seoul. I'm in Pyeongtaek. We are not sure about what location or specific area to pick for our new marital home. I said a benefactor would appear in May. Just don't have the main gate facing west. When are you getting married?
We're thinking next year.
Next year? Okay, so you're getting married next year. So, our gentleman resides in Yunpyeonggu, and his girlfriend, our lady, lives in Pyeongtaek. Is that correct? You mentioned that you're unsure about the location for your honeymoon house. Does your boyfriend wish to continue living in Yunpyeonggu?
Well, because both of us have jobs in the areas where we're currently residing, it seems that we're both giving this matter a lot of consideration.
Oh, so you both have jobs in the areas where you currently live?
Yes.
Ah, but... So what's the situation? Testing the waters or playing hot potato? What's the vibe?
I feel I might lose, but I'm trying to push back.
Oh, so you want your girlfriend to be the one to give in?
Yes, I'll yield.
Ah, okay then. The newlyweds' home will be located in Pyeongtaek. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yes. So, Pyeongtaek it is. It's decided then, up north. Congrats. Man, I wish you a happy home. Okay, I've been a celeb fan for 5 years. I've slept rough in my car and stayed out. Even going from one lodging to another. It was a fun obsession, but now I've had a reality check, so I'm taking a break. But they say one obsession leads to another, and my eyes have started to wander to someone else. I'm about to start standing a new person, but is it okay to not feel guilty about my original favorite celebrity? What does standing mean?
Following celebrities.
Following a celebrity around, that's what standing is, right? But then why did you go homeless and sleep in your car? Just to see that person?
Yes.
Oh, who was it?
Minho.
Yang Minho? The trot singer?
Yes.
So you're trying to stand a new person now, and they happen to be another celebrity?
Well, yes, he's a celebrity because he shoots movies and appears on television.
Hey, the person who came from the US earlier, did you happen to bring a gun? A gun? A gun? Can you buy one and send it to me? I need it to protect me. So, is this standing love? What is it? I don't understand. It's love, right?
I think it encompasses love, respect, everything. It seems to include it all.
So there's love
There's respect.
and respect.
There's longing too. It's everything.
Wow, this is the first time I felt scared without seeing a ghost. Usually it's only scary when a ghost goes, oh, but this is a first for me. Yes. So why did you stop being a fan after 5 years?
It was truly exhausting. I traveled across the entire country, waiting from the day before, and then I'd wait again just to catch a quick glimpse of them after their performance is finished. And even after waiting a day, the time I actually saw them was maybe 20 minutes?
20?
Yes. The jealousy and communication issues among the fans were really difficult, so I had a total reality check.
Ah.
And money too.
What did you spend the money on?
Well, there were accommodation costs, car maintenance, concerts, then fan signing events, and if they shot a commercial, I had to buy all the products.
But are you single or married?
I'm married.
And you don't have kids?
I do have kids.
So you're focusing on being a fan instead of spending time with your husband and children? Or do you manage to take care of all of your duties and still find time for this?
I handle everything to the best of my ability, and I started this hobby with my child.
So you go to concerts and other events with your child, do you? Yes. So what does your husband think about it? Is he like, oh, really? Is he the type of person who says, it's your hobby, so just do it? Or is he perhaps looking into finding another family?
So far, he's been supportive.
To be clear, I really wish you wouldn't do that to me. I truly want to make this statement in such a public forum. And honestly, if you show up somewhere else, I'll get a restraining order against you. I'm being serious about this. I perform national concert tours, as you know. For some time, there was one person who would follow me to every single region, and they would be sitting over there, but with a facial expression like this. But honestly, that person truly caused me a great deal of stress. Back then, even so, there were some unfortunate incidents. I even had to report them to the police and such. And then there was another woman who somehow managed to find my address in Jeju, where I was staying for a few days each month, and she showed up at my place in the dead of night. So I was like, wow, what am I supposed to do about this? It caused me extreme stress, because when you have a job that involves meeting so many people, it's actually a very dangerous profession, in my opinion. So for this work to keep going, I think one of the most crucial things is for me to go to a place where I don't have to utter a single word and to simply exist as myself, entirely separate from the professional role I fulfill. I believe that kind of personal space, time, and meaningful relationships are absolutely necessary. So to truly excel as the daughter-in-law of a head family, I believe it's essential for that woman to have the time, space, and connections where she can simply exist as herself, not just as the daughter-in-law. But they ended up coming to that space. I eventually reported it to the police, so a police car was dispatched. So I found out how they knew, and it turns out they had moved in right next to my new place. So how should one truly be a devoted fan? There are people who bring me gifts, like after a concert or an event. They give me presents, and I'm truly grateful for that. I'm so grateful, but their phone number is on it. If you really care about that person, what shouldn't you write? You shouldn't write down your phone number. I simply wish they would just give me money, that's all. Without the phone number. $5 each. Because if I were to receive that number, it would become such a heavy burden for me. It would feel awkward to call, but it would also feel strange not to call. Because I wouldn't know what on earth to do. Then I would just start overthinking, wouldn't I? So it's just really stressful. And I already have the Alzheimer's gene. And when I get stressed, I can't remember people's faces. Yes, if they're pretty. So, what if I get Alzheimer's? You all won't remember anyone, right? There's literally no face I can recall right now. Would you want the person you're a fan of to be all stressed out? Of course not. That's why we have to learn what real love is. I think there are so many more virtues to learn when it comes to true love, but people often find themselves lost, not knowing what to do. That's not love. Instead, it's about asking yourself, how can I truly prioritize that person and their needs? That's actually much closer to what love is. So, when you find yourself resisting the urge to do something you really want to do, you can then come to the realization, I truly love that individual. So instead of just being a fan, let's learn how to love. Don't only look for love outside yourself, always relying on external objects. How about trying to discover a deeper part of it from within yourself? When we're too thirsty, we drink more water than we need. We drink too much and then we choke on it. And that's the principle. If we profoundly lack self-love, there's a possibility that we might attempt to find a sense of being loved by excessively loving others. Let's try to redirect about half of that love we seek from others back to ourselves. Perhaps we love others more because we're isolating ourselves and feeling so lonely. I really wanted to express that to you, and I truly hope you find someone else besides me. It is very short and also incredibly specific and clear. What kind of person do you think I am? I'm just this kind of person. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, there's nothing more for me to do. Yes, I'm the type of person who is constantly questioning their own existence without end. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, the crucial point is that gaining awareness of who you are signifies the emergence of a third self. This is a very important statement. If you're overly immersed in yourself, you won't be able to perceive your true self. But when you contemplate, what kind of person am I? That is indeed the first truly important hint of self-awareness that comes from within me, trying to perceive who I really am. And you really have to do this. You have to view yourself with objectivity for your life to truly improve. So, we all feel emotions, but if you're drowning in your emotions, it's hard to resolve them. Someone who is absorbed in self-pity struggles to connect with others. However, this individual explicitly inquired, "What kind of person am I?" That's a question you can only ask because your consciousness has already stepped outside of yourself. It means you've shown your intention, your will. You see? This is a story from the Bible, not religious, but I'll explain it universally. Jesus was passing by and a crowd gathered around him, but he said to his disciples, "Hey, someone touched my clothes, bring them to me." So the disciples say this, "Oh Jesus, there were so many people there, they just wanted to snap a picture with you to upload it to Instagram, that's all." Then he says, "No, power has gone out of my very own body, go find that person." That's when a woman who was suffering from a disease called hemorrhage, where blood drains from the body, did this. They really found her. Now, what is this? In today's terms, what she did was equivalent to subscribing, liking, and turning on the notification bell. No, let me tell you precisely. I'll explain it in the language of this era. What exactly did she do? She subscribed, liked, and turned on notifications. That's why he says, "My power has gone out from me through that subscription to that woman." You know how everyone just watches YouTube without really engaging, right? Otherwise, it's all a waste of time. But there are specific content pieces we pinpoint and watch. I'm going to subscribe to this. This neuroscience talk is so interesting. Oh, I should subscribe to a Korean journey. And I am natural. Got a sub. And then, do you know what happens? Your life structure, or let's say the algorithm, continuously sends similar things to that person's main window. So then, what do we have to do next? We click it. That's how the ability flows in this direction. The teacher is extending their hand like this. When people can truly express their inner thoughts and feelings to another person and then collectively discuss and reflect upon these experiences with laughter, it signifies that a genuinely meaningful and worthwhile period has been shared among them. While no single savior can simply appear and instantly resolve all of our problems, I genuinely believe it's quite beneficial to candidly discuss and spend some time together contemplating them, at least to a certain extent.